Herzlich willkommen wieder zurück zu einem Video von mir. Wir mal mit College Football 26. Wir gehen rein. Let's go. Mesh. Mass oder wie sie heißen. Gegen uns. Let's go.
Who's ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the ZIPS. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Akron ZIPS. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Let's go, Leute.
UMass will kick off and we'll be underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hills. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So Akron's offense comes onto the field first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Takes the handoff. It's Curry. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. At the 35,
Das wird ein Touchdown, oder? Jawohl, Touchdown.
And once he found open space, the
Sehr
band
geil.
will start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a
0:7,
rhythm.
das
How
läuft
about
doch schon mal
that
bis jetzt sehr
running
gut.
play? Hitting a home run early in this game, you know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So
Ja,
UMass's
geil.
offense
7:0
will
zu 7
take the
aktuell, das
field
ist
for
sehr
the
gut
first
gegangen.
time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The short hands, it's Harding.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Here comes the heat. That's reeled in. It's Harding. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. UMass will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Und der geht raus.
How about this?
Na ja, gut.
It's out of bounds
Okay, was haben wir auf
inside the
wir
10,
gehen
and they're
Inside.
going to mark it right
Mal
around
gucken.
the 5-yard
Ja, die
line.
sind gleich
What
wieder
a
weg.
great job there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. This junior making his presence
Perfekt,
felt
mit
and making the
Timeout, das
stop
passt ja
after a
doch.
short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more
Das könnte
snap
vielleicht was
before the
werden, aber
half.
4 Sekunden das.
They feed him again. At the 20, he's got space. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
So Leute, aktueller Stand zur Halbzeit 0:7.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Zips will boot it away to start the second half.
So Leute, wir haben Kickoff. Positiv hoffen und hoffen, dass es klappt. Oh, Leute.
From inside his own 10,
Die
let's
letzten
see
3
what
Spiele
he
sind ja für uns
gets.
entscheidend, ob wir uns für die
Couldn't find
National
a way to
Championship
create
qualifizieren
that
oder nicht.
broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Rides the back on the option. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. UMass now faces a third and short. Looking to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond.
So, vorletztes Spiel. Oh, let's go, Leute, würde ich sagen, wa?
The great state of Ohio is home to many teams in college football, but only one game between 2 schools from this state is fought over a trophy, as coveted and desired as the one we have on the line today. Get ready because the wagon wheel is in the house. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the ZIPS. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Akron ZIPS. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The ZIPS will kick it away first. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Flashes offense will go to work first. In the last meeting, Akron zipped past Kent State, who gave a not-so-golden effort.
And the players were celebrating after that blowout when the Akron fans were celebrating. And, David, you know, when the opposite campus is only 10 miles away, there's a lot of people going down there to rub their noses in.
Man, you took it for a whole year, and you had to hear it. Now Kent State has an opportunity to shut everybody up. They should be ticked off, and they should be ready.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab on the right. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has it with really good field position. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Finley. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got it in the middle, it's Polk. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Hoffen wir mal, dass es klappt hier.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd.
42er-Yard Kicker.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out.
Schade. Nicht getroffen, das ist ärgerlich.
And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Etheridge. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time.
Ich glaube, eher weniger, dass wir jetzt irgendwie noch einen Touchdown hinkriegen kurz vor Ende, aber
Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the wagon wheel on the line, how can you blame them? And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old wagon wheel.
The Golden Flashes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground.
was war denn das jetzt für ein Scheiß von mir?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move, it's Curry. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Grab near the marker, it's Newell. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense.
Nein!
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Finley. He's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Snags it.
Touchdown! Geil!
Lead with the 6.
Ein Touchdown, das ist
The way this
gut.
game's going, the defensive tug-of-war this has been, that might be enough right there. Points have been difficult to come by, but the offense found a way to get it done. Really nice job of execution there on that drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic
So Leute, die
fourth-quarter
letzten
finish.
60 Sekunden.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down.
Gucken, ob es das wird, ne? Das könnte halt.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Martin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive
Machen wir das
going, and they
Gebiet hier.
couldn't make the connection.
Und damit war es das.
Looks
0
like
zu
the
7 wieder
offense will
gewonnen.
just take a knee.
Damit eine Bilanz von 8 zu 3.
Games like this
Das
show
läuft
us
doch bis
why
jetzt ganz
college
gut.
football's the best sport in the world. Look at the Zips out there running around with the wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ja, Leute, nächstes Spiel ist gegen Bowling Green. Die haben eine Bilanz von, wartet, haben wir es gerade gesehen, war das bestimmt, habe ich bestimmt übersprungen, von einem 5 zu 5. Also 5 Siege, 5 Niederlagen. Ist in Ordnung. Let's go, würde ich sagen, wa?
Who's ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron ZIPS, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Zips will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. So Bowling Green's offense will take the field first. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Pine. Got it in the middle, it's Hogan. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So the Akron Zips offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to...
Ah, das gibt's doch nicht, aber kurz vor der Endzone. Aber das ist schon mal positiv, sehr gut.
They've got it down to the 21.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
It's complete.
Jawohl, Touchdown!
Touchdown, Zips.
Da ist es doch, die Leute, auf das haben wir gewartet. Und damit machen wir das 7:0 klar.
More points and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Ah, Leute, das ist ein gutes Spiel, ein guter Kampf bis jetzt.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Und sind viele da Jonah durch, die fahren richtig an.
Und
die wollen das auch sehen, dass wir für den National Championships qualifiziert sind.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here.
So, mal gucken, wie das Spiel wirklich aussieht. Und bis jetzt sind wir ja auf einem guten Weg auf eine 9-3-Siegeserie, aber jetzt kann man alles ändern. Ne? Und die nehmen mal wieder einen Timeout vor, wie man es kennt. Ne?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. With the catch, it's Garcia.
Wir catchen den hier komplett weg.
Way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down.
Mache ich mit Absicht bei 8
They'll use a
Sekunden.
timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The
Weil wir
Falcons
unser
line up
letztes
to
Spiel
punt it
gegen die Red
away.
lassen.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it
Ein bisschen
away.
komisch, ne, das anzusehen. Aber
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage.
naja,
He's
Halbzeit.
put down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Deutsche L. Perry Stadium.
So,
And
weiter
the
geht's jetzt hier.
Falcons will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5.
Naja,
He was looking for
passiert.
more running room, but none to be
Gehen wir
found
wieder
as
auf
he
den Run.
stopped
Ja,
at the
das hätte man.
23.
Ja, wir
Opening
versuchen
play
jetzt
of
hier
this
wirklich
drive
irgendwie
will
die
come
7
from
zu 0
their
noch
own
zu halten.
23.
Oder versuchen das 7 zu 0 irgendwie zu
Trying to
erhöhen.
set the tone with the run. Just what they were looking
Und die nehmen
for
wieder
to
ein Timeout
get this
vor, warum
drive
immer.
rolling there out to the 35. Timeout called by the
Da können wir
defense.
mit
It's
dem
their
Fall
first of
versuchen.
the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Ah, oh
They've
Gott sei Dank, hatte
avoided
ich
the
wieder
interception all
eine
day, but they
Perfektion.
were
Nee.
lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they
Okay,
throw it
hier,
again.
schon.
Looking to pass. It's
Okay.
Finley. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will
Nein, den hätte der fast
incomplete.
gehabt.
A big hit there forces
das ist
2nd
super.
down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Der letzte Versuch irgendwie noch 10 Jahre. Alter, Tormann!
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Wenn wir nur laufen.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his
Das gibt's
fingers.
nicht.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to take off. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is
Ja, Leute, wir
time
können
as we
bloß hoffen,
open
dass wir
the
wirklich für
fourth.
die National Championship zugelassen werden.
No
Ansonsten war
signs
es
of
wirklich
any
komplett.
kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try
Und
to
die letzten
move those
60 Sekunden.
chains.
Das ist
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He wants a big play
Nein,
here
nein, nein.
late. Makes the grab, got the conversion and still
Ja,
going.
macht er auch noch einen Touchdown. Oh, das
Green.
gibt's doch nicht.
A great catch and run for 6.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point.
Schade.
Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just
Bitte.
like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running
Was
game.
mache ich denn?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those
Get him off
defensive
and run.
tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you
Das
usually
gibt's
beat the
nicht mehr. Komm, wir
ground.
gehen auf den Pass.
I think that was an
Irgendwie die Zeit
example of the
runterspielen zu
offensive
können.
coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's
Das
incomplete.
gibt's doch
Now you're
nicht.
set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't.
Oh, they're faking it. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. dropped the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw, it's Pine.
Was macht denn ihr Leute da? Das
Ridley finds a crease at the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and
ja, das
goal
gewinnen
from
die
the
als Field Goal,
9.
das gibt's doch nicht. Ja, jetzt machen die noch einen
Timeout is
Timer.
called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this will be for the win. They'll send out the kicker here. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late.
Das gibt's doch nicht,
A
Mensch.
short field goal for the game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big...
Tja, das ist halt nicht so ganz gelaufen, wie es laufen sollte. Und, 8:4 Gesamtergebnis. Naja, gucken wir mal, wie weit wir hier gekommen sind. Boah. Bye Week sieht schon mal gut aus, aber ich glaube ja weniger Leute, dass wir für die National Championship uns qualifiziert haben. Tja, Leute, wir sehen es also auch, ne? Es ist tatsächlich nichts dabei für uns. Ne? Also das heißt, wir haben so eine... Oh doch, wir können Arizona Bowl. Okay, ja, interessant. Wird aber für uns wahrscheinlich eher wenig interessant, denn wir sind ja noch nicht mal dabei, ne? Also bei dem Dings, das ist... Ja, das ist ein bisschen bitter, ne, für uns, aber was soll's. Ne? Wir nehmen jetzt hier noch den Brawl Ball mit und dann sehen wir uns, ne, wie es ausgeht hier. Let's go.
Welcome to the desert, the great state of Arizona, here in Tucson at Arizona Stadium for an historic game in the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron ZIPS, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hills. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Akron's offense takes the field. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. Hard running there. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the first down. The fake is an absolute disaster. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half.
To be honest, both of these offense played as if they were waist deep in mud.
Also ich hatte das
Plenty
Game
of
jetzt mal ganz kurz
struggles make
simuliert,
them up
warum
just
es
short
immer
in this one.
Definitely a
nicht
defensive
ganz nicht
struggle
fertig
here. So the
beschissen
good
ist,
news
hier
for
laufen
this
diesen
team
Jahr.
is you like what you saw on
Die
that
Saison
side
ist
of
aber
the
so
football,
beschissen, also
guys
muss man
making
da
plays,
leider
but the
sagen.
offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find
6:7 haben wir verloren, aber was soll's, ne? Ist halt leider traurig, aber wahr. Schade, schade, schade. Das ist wirklich für uns nicht gut ist gelaufen dieses Jahr, ne? Das ist halt wirklich für uns, ich sag mal, wirklich eine Scheiß-Saison gewesen. Ne? Wir haben halt zu viele Niederlagen statt mehr Siege, haben wir halt ein paar mehr Niederlagen kassiert, als wir sollten, aber naja, was soll's. Tja. Da sehen wir das National Championships, das sind wir gar nicht dabei. Ne? Das ist also, für uns ist das, für uns hat sich das wirklich erledigt dieses Jahr. End of the season, wir sehen es. Ne? Wir können ja mal ganz kurz gucken. 2025, wer hat den National Champions Titel gewonnen? Es hat gewonnen, wenn ich jetzt hier sehe mal. Ja, ich zeig dir mal wohl nicht an, oder was? Hallo? Tja. Ist halt wirklich, da sehen wir es. Da war es doch gerade alles. Da. Ey, was ist denn das für eine Scheiße hier alles? So, jetzt hier. Miami hat gewonnen. Ja, interessant. Aber gut. Wie gesagt, das war wirklich eine schöne Saison, also kann man wirklich nicht meckern. Ne? 8:5 im Endstand. Hätte besser laufen können für uns, ne, wirklich. Aber, naja. Man kann es halt leider nicht ändern, ne? Man steckt da leider nicht drin. Und daher kann ich aber wirklich nur sagen, es ist halt wirklich eine schöne Saison geworden mit 8:5. Besser hätte ich es mir nicht vorstellen können. Ja, ich hätte damit schlimmer gerechnet, dass wir halt mehr Niederlagen als Siege holen. Aber es ist halt in Ordnung gelaufen. Ne? Jo, damit war es das halt wirklich. Ne? Wir gehen jetzt mal hier weiter. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ist jetzt offene Saison oder offensiv, Recap, okay. Ja gut, ist halt wirklich beschissen gelaufen, ne? Ich spring mal rein. sind to the next week, the next season. Und von daher war das halt auch wirklich für uns eine wirklich schöne Saison. Ne? Ist zwar nicht das rumgekommen, was man sich bei wünschen können, aber was soll's. Ne? So, damit ist das Projekt ja leider noch nicht beendet. Ne? Also das heißt, College Football wird dann morgen dann in die nächste entscheidende Runde gehen. Ne? Also, tja. Wir gehen rein die nächste Woche. Wir können ja mal schon mal gucken, wer dann so auf uns alles trifft, ne? In der nächsten Woche. Also, ja. Sieht man also, die nächsten Spiele wären dann jetzt zum Beispiel ja AKRON. Tja, wie gesagt, ist halt wirklich beschissen gelaufen dieses Jahr, die letzte Saison. Vielleicht läuft diese Saison ja dann deutlich besser. Ne? Also man kann ja mal gucken, kurz gucken hier, ne? Was sieht man uns hier? Team Shuttle, ne? Sieht man jetzt ja an unseren Games. Das ist dann halt die ganzen Spiele, die wir heute haben, die sich dann halt wieder verteilen. Wird lustig, ne? Man kann es halt nur hoffen, dass wir hier halt dann deutlich mehr machen als ja, in den anderen Spielen zuvor, ne? In der anderen Saison. Aber das ist halt, wie gesagt, ein Thema für die nächsten Folgen. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne ein Abo und ein Like, da würde mich sehr, sehr freuen. Haut rein!